Shalom, all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, B'Shem Rakak Wadash. My name is Yakalba from Plain Tables Camp in Philly. The elder Yashawamba from the Texas camp. Just uploaded this video. Family put on house arrest after testing positive for CV-19. All right, so I have the same video or similar. This is they'll do it to Esau. They'll definitely do it to anyone. All right. It's Revelation 2:10 says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." And if you look up prison, we got Fulake, which means to guard. Watch. All right. Are of the places where captives are kept at prison. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. So they try to get them to sign an order to quarantine themselves, or something like that, and they refuse to sign it. Like, I'm not signing a document because I'm not a lawyer, so I'll have to get a lawyer to look over that document before I just sign it. You know, I wouldn't sign it more than likely anyway. All right. It's watch. You know, Esau, he's all about, trying to make you sign your rights away. All right. That's what makes it justified when they come down on you, because they got the paperwork on you. All right. This is of the time of the night during which guard was kept a watch. For example, a period of time during which part of the guard was on duty, and at the end of which others relieved them. As the earlier Greeks divided the night commonly into 3 parts, so previous to the exile, the Israelites also had 3 watches in a night. Subsequently, however, after they became subject to the Romans, they adopted the Roman custom of dividing the night into 4 watches. All right. So we know that Israel was definitely Hellenized, and they became like Romans, at least in part. And, some of them, they fully adopted the customs of the Greeks and the Romans. All right. So this is the video. If it can happen to them, all right, that means it had to happen to someone else. This is not just an isolated incident, that they're wearing ankle monitors. All right. So this is what Esau Edom is capable of. All right. This was released July 20th, 2020. That's today. Couple gets house arrest after refusal to sign quarantine order. I'm not signing a document that says I got to stay in the damn house. All right.
No slowdown in COVID-19 cases over the weekend as the nation once again set records, both for new cases and for deaths. Officially, more than 140,000 Americans have now died of COVID-19. And since 45% of people with the virus may not show symptoms, health experts say it is critical to quarantine if you test positive. And when one couple refused to sign an order that they would quarantine at home, officials forced the issue with ankle bracelets.
It's a COVID-19 house arrest. Look, they're even forced to wear ankle monitors like common criminals.
I asked the sheriff, I said, what happens if we refuse to wear this ankle bracelet? Because I'm not wearing one. He's like, well, it's just going to get escalated quickly.
After Elizabeth Linscott tested positive for the virus, she and her husband Isaiah were told to self-quarantine. But when they refused to sign the quarantine order, they were placed under house arrest at their home in Louisville, Kentucky.
In the middle of a pandemic, what was so objectionable about signing papers saying that you would self-quarantine?
I just didn't feel like it was necessary.
Now she worries what her neighbors will think if any were to see those ankle bracelets.
We didn't do anything wrong, and yet if anybody were to see this, they'd think we're criminals.
This was the crazy scene in Queens, New York over the weekend as hundreds partied on the street with very few wearing masks or social distancing. Some also jeered at cops who tried to break up the crowd.